What's going on, YouTube? Oh my God. Oh. All right. So, first of all, before you say something, yes, this is the third week in a row, but we had on the same shit. The reason for that is by now, if everything has gone correctly, prayerfully, God willing, I have successfully went back on the road with Swift Transportation as an over the road truck driver, per our agreement and our plan. So what we decided to do is we didn't want to abandon this channel. So we said that we're gonna try to record as much videos as we can while I'm home, so that when I go on the road, we can upload videos 1 week at a time, 2 weeks at a time, just depending on how much content we can come up in this one setting. Mm-hmm. So that being said, this is why this video, or in the next probably 2-3 videos, will be until I come back home at the end of June. All these are gonna be pre-recorded. So I just want to let you know why. Yo, they got on the same clothes. They dirty. He been drinking that beer for a month.
Like when he's on the road, he got so much on one shirt.
Yeah. Oh my God. Stupid. But you remember that too. I bet you did remember that shit. Anyways, moving on. So this video is gonna be talking about something that I feel like Black families should try to do more of, but for whatever reason, I was dark in there. Is the TV on?
TV on. I just turned the light off.
Okay, I'm scared. Oh, sidebar. Never mind, we can't talk about that on video. Group economics. Group economics. What is group economics? Group economics is, sorry, the phone is sitting on the laptop. That's sitting on the laptop. No flexing, no. No, this ain't a laptop. It's a tablet with a keyboard. No flexing, no. But you gotta say that, because if you say it and I say it, they think you flexing. Shut up, Dre. I promise you, Dre gonna comment on this shit. Anyways, that's my nigga though. Group economics. Group economics is when a family or a group of individuals who are close with each other move together or stay in close proximity in order to cut costs on living expenses, so that more money can be spent in investing and moving their family or their clan forward financially. For example, you look at the Cubans, the Mexicans, the Asians, the Arabics. I hope I'm pronouncing all these nationalities correctly. I mean, no disrespect if I mispronounce or whatever. What you'll see with them, and it's so funny because it always used to be a joke when we were younger, talking about, oh, it's like 8 Mexicans in that car.
Act like Mexicans.
Act like Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? But what we not realizing is,
they smart.
These 6 motherfuckers in this Ford Taurus, I don't want to say Ford Taurus because I had one. They all work at the same job, or jobs close to each other, or they're carpooling together. So that's 6. I mean, that's 1 car getting fuel versus 6 cars, and then that's 6 people putting in that 1 tank versus 1 person. We're not even gonna get to how all of them working at the different jobs, whatever they make, all coming back to one income. One household. So what you'll, and just like Arabics, Jewish, you feel what I'm saying? Italians, they keep it all in family. Like you'll have a household and it may be 3 families in that. It's a 3-bedroom with 3 families. And we like, oh, they cramp. They enjoy it. They love it. They have family time. They enjoy each other. And we looking at them like they're crazy, but they own 4 corner stores. And then guess what? The family members work at the corner stores.
Or t-shirts.
You know what I'm saying? like we always wonder why so many Chinese stores and Arabics and all this extra other races. But that's what they practice, man. That's what they practice. And this is something I've been researching. I've been trying to practice with my own family, but I don't know what it is about African Americans, Blacks, whatever you want to call yourself. We can't do it.
It's always a competition, Swin.
It's a competition. Like, everybody want to count everybody money.
Mm-hmm.
It gets to a point, it's like, well, like, this person want to know why you ain't paying this and they got to pay that, or why is it split this way? Why it should be split these ways? It's just, put it like this. We stay with her mother-in-law. Here's how this happened. Originally, when we got evicted back in 2015, I moved in with my mom. She moved in with her mom, her dad. Okay. 2016, I got my CDL. I hit the road. I was living in my truck. She stayed with her parents. I came local in 2017. At that point, me coming home made that situation crowded, because then at that point my son was born. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna spend a night in a house away from my son. I'm just not gonna do that. So I moved in with her mom and her dad. All right, bet. Got crowded. It was all four of us, five of us in a 2-bedroom. It was cool. 2018, we moved. No,
2017.
2017. Yeah, 2017. Me, her, and her mom moved out to a house that's really right down, literally like 4 houses down. Yeah, 3-bedroom, 1-story house, nice house. We moved there. She decided to come with us. At that point, she had came to me and said, hey, I want to get a bigger house. Would you mind coming and sign a lease? I'm like, cool. We'll get out this small ass apartment. Say less. Bet. Moved in there, and it was cool. Everything was fine.
Mm-hmm.
We was keeping money, and I think that was why we were able to do a lot of the things that we did. We went to Maryland. We went to Virginia Beach one weekend. We was able to do a lot of things that we would not otherwise be able to do if we were paying all the bills. And I think that's where our mistake was, because instead of saving all that money, we was spending and splurging. I mean, you talking about we was having $500 to $1,000 every week. No, maybe about $500 to $700 every week in spending money. And we was fucking spending it. You know what I'm saying? And then so the end of 2018, we had got tired of that house because a bunch of shit started going on and they didn't want to fix none. So we found this house. And this house was just perfect because of the guest house and what it does for my wife's business and all that. So we decided we was going to come here, and we told her mom, like, look, if you want to come with us, you're more than happy to come. We didn't want you to, we didn't need you. Like, you didn't have to. We're not going to hold you hostage, but you can come. So she came. So the group economics continued to this day. It's the same situation. Like, we are able to do a lot of things. Well, honestly, how can I say it without giving too much of a, because I don't want to talk too much about our financial.
Mm-hmm.
Put it like this. We could have, at this point right now, we can afford to pay all the bills to this house ourselves.
Yeah.
But with her splitting everything with us, it just saves us that much more money. And we just have to get to a point where we're not spending it. And I think that's what we are now.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing with that is just that with me not working the last month, we really haven't been seeing the full effects, because it's just been her income, mm-hmm. which has been enough to pay everything and then still have some left over, but not as much. If my income was coming in, you're talking about a decent amount of money left over.
Yeah.
So, say all that to say this, man. That whole notion that when you turn 18, you got to run out of your parents' house, that shit bullshit. Like, if your parents, as long as your parents are willing to let you stay. Even if they ask for a little bit of rent money, I guarantee you it's not what you're going to be paying on your own. Exactly. You want to have sex? Get a hotel room. You want to kick it with your boys? Get a hotel room. But, I think that, especially in the black communities, we are bred to thought like, yo, as soon as I turn 18, I got to get out of my parents' house as soon as possible. That's not always the answer. You look at all these other communities, white communities, and all these foreigners. They kids are staying in the household till college and 2 years into their career. Mm-hmm. And that way, when they leave the house, they leaving with such a jump start, a head start, because they've had 5 extra years to live with their parents. Respect that. And then with us, as far as the black community, we don't want to abide by our parents' rule, but we gotta, humble ourselves. Like, you know what? I'm still staying with my mom's. My mom ain't gonna talk to me hopefully like I'm 12, but at the same time, I gotta abide by her rules, but I'm gonna save a fuckload of money. But we don't think like that. Yeah. Why? Because our parents got pushed out at 18. So a lot of times they carry a lot of the older traditions that, we bestowed down to them. Me, as far as us, I keep saying me. We, as far as us, my son turned 18. He ain't gotta go nowhere. Because, I don't even think we're going to be in this house by the time he's 4. So you're talking about in the next, what's that, 14 years? 14 years. I don't think we'll be in this. I think we'll own this house, but I don't think we'll be in this house. So we might even be in a bigger house or somewhere nice. I don't know. Knock on wood. That's glass, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we should have the space to be like, look, man, as long as you're doing something productive, you Gucci. Now, if you want to go out there and do some bullshit, you can get out. But as long as you're doing something productive with your time, stay as long as you need. The situation with her mom's, like, I will say sometimes it can be challenging because it's personalities. That's still her mom. She's still her daughter. Even though she's grown, it still can be issues where her mom is treating her like, her daughter. Yeah. So, but every time that happens, I sit her down, I'm like, look here, look at the money. The minute you tell me that the money we saving ain't worth it, then we can tell her, like, look, man, whenever you want to leave, you can leave. But if it ain't that serious, I say we ride it out. But I don't know, it just depends, because a lot comes with that too. Because when you practice that group economics and you have older people in your house, you gotta understand that they do a lot of things in the house that you ain't gonna agree with. The type of company that come over, the way the house is decorated. It's just certain things.
And certain things we do, she don't agree with. So
carry on. Do tell.
I'm just saying, it's just like both. So you're doing 2 different generations in one household.
We be feeling like we can't fuck.
Not even that. It's just like, say I want friends over, you want friends over, and it's a big deal. But all the old ladies be here every other day. It's okay, But it just seems like certain stuff, like the certain music we listen to, she don't listen to. So it's just like, it's a balance.
Yeah.
It's a balance.
So it's something that we still experimenting with.
I'm going to do another thing. And I hate when people say, oh, you 28 years old and y'all still staying with your mama. No. All of our names is on that lease. I don't stay with my mama. Okay?
And technically, we the primary, so.
Okay, so let me clear that up now. All you older ones, or even the younger ones that look at us like, yeah, they can do all this, they can have all this, but they still stay at home with their mama. No,
but you know what though? I used to get offended, but I don't get offended by that no more. Because you know what's so funny? And we're gonna say this, and we're gonna get ready to wrap this thing up. Virginia got 3 cities in the top 10 eviction rate. At least it was in 2018. I think it was Newport News. I think it was Norfolk.
I know Norfolk's up there.
And maybe Hampton, I think. I gotta look it up. Somebody fact check that. But in 2018, Virginia had 3 cities. 3 cities in the top 10 eviction list. Mm-hmm. So when somebody says to me, oh, you can only do that because your mother-in-law stayed, that's fine. Sure. Meanwhile, you sleeping on somebody's couch because you got evicted because you was trying to live a lifestyle you couldn't afford. That's the real problem in the black community, is that we try to live these extravagant lifestyles that we really can't afford, and one day something catches up to us, like Dave Ramsey says, and was it in every 8 to 10 years something catastrophic that'll fuck up your whole financial situation and put you three months behind, and some people never catch up, and then boom, now these would be people who, we ain't talking about no McDonald's or no Burger. We talking about people with college degree jobs. You know, people I know that went to college and got great jobs that are struggling, barely hanging on, got car notes and insurance and fucking daycare and all kinds of expenses that they can't get rid of. Now they barely going in for a foreclosure and Man, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can talk about us all you want, like, oh, you stay with your mother-in-law, da 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 da. Guess what? We happy, she happy. Just like we got extra money, she got extra money. Because at the end of the day, if it was that bad, we wouldn't have been doing this since then in 2016.
Yeah.
We'd have been with our separate ways. If it was that bad, because some of y'all have been in a hostile situation, hostile homes, and you know, with his roommates, family members, once it get to a boiling point, like yo, all right, I don't even care. I get evicted. We gone, and it's not there yet. Has its moments, but you know. So coming up in October, when we get time to renew our lease, we don't know what we're gonna do. You know, some days we like, yo, you gotta go. It's been cool, and some days it's like, you know, cool. We can do this another year. So I don't know. Either way, we buying this house, so we ain't going nowhere for sure. But you know, we'll see how that goes, man. We'll keep y'all updated on all that. But that's just a little for those who may be wondering. For those who always, you know, why they do that, da 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 da. This just gives you an idea, and maybe you should look at your situation. You know, are you in a situation where if your car transmission go out next week and you got to pay $1,000, what you gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Judge all you want, and then on top of that, the house is fucking huge.
Yeah.
So it's not like, again, like I said back in 2015 or 2016 or 2017, whenever I said I came home and there was 5 of us in a little 2-bedroom apartment.
Stuck in the room
Now it's 4 of us in this huge ass fucking house. You know what I'm saying? So, and then with me at this point in time being back on the road, her being in the guest house all day for the babysitting service, we barely see each other. So it don't even feel like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it works for us. And at the end of the day, that's what you got to figure out. You got to figure out and find something that best works for you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how we feel. What you want us to do? You know what I mean? As always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, love.
We out.
Peace.